Hello, this video is going to talk about using project statuses so that a project is active or inactive. Right now, if I go to the project and I hit edit, the project status is in this active status. And so what that means is that it will send out notifications, it will send out updates to all those who are assigned, and you'll get a lot of emails, and which is good for when the project is live, but when you're in a planning stage and you're actually assigning things out, changing dates, changing who's assigned to what, then you're going to get a lot of emails, and those who you're assigning tasks to are going to get a lot of emails, and it's only going to cause confusion since those emails don't actually mean anything because the project isn't live yet. So what Project Insight has for that solution is if you go over to your left navigation to your add-ons and you go to Project Status, this is the active status that I was just referring to. You can also add a planning status, and you can also add any more. You can add on hold, add as many as you want. But in this example, we're going to use a planning status. Now, I named it planning because we're maybe want to make these that we're working on in a flux state, so that you're not actually working on them right now. Now, when I make it in a planning status, that means that the project is inactive, and I actually set it for the default. So whenever you create a new project, it's going to be in this planning status. So if I go to the project home and I add a new project, it's going to default to that planning status. That means that when you create a new project and you actually want it to go live and you want the resources to know that it's assigned to them and have it show up in the work list, then you're going to want to put it in the active status. Notice also that that project that we were working on, Lower Magnolia Green, that project no longer shows up in this left navigation because it is in the planning status. But because it's in the planning, then no notifications will go out for it. We'll also want to do the same thing for all your other projects that you're still working on, the ones that are not yet live, so that people do not get notifications for those. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same for all of these. Edit project. I'm going to put these all in planning. And notice how the list over here is getting smaller and smaller. And that list over there is empty, but now if you go to your project home, all of them are still there. So that's how to use the project statuses on your projects when they're in planning.